Whenever I meet a fellow My Little Pony fan, one question never fails to come up in the conversation. Who are your favorite ponies? Since I know that this question will eventually end up in my Tumblr Ask box, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this over with. So, dear viewers, I bring to you my top 10 favorite My Little Pony characters. Number 10. Wait. Disclaimers. First off, I want to make it perfectly clear that this is just my opinion. If you haven't already figured that out from the title, this is just my personal favorites out of all the MLP characters in the show. I'm not expecting you guys to agree with me, and you shouldn't, because everyone is entitled to their own opinions. So, let me have mine, and I'll let you have yours. Secondly, the way I rank these characters is not just going to be influenced from the way they are portrayed in the show. They are also going to be influenced by how they are portrayed in the comics, as well as how the fandom portrays them in fanfiction. So, with all that disclaimer junk out of the way, now let's get to the list. Number 10. Maud Pie. Season 4 introduced quite a few fan favorite characters: Coco Pamel, Cheese Sandwich, Sea Breeze, and of course, Maud. But out of all those characters, why would I choose Maud over the more vibrant alternatives? Well, the answer is simple. Deadpan humor is one of my favorite forms of comedy, and Maud delivers. My appreciation for this kind of humor is also the reason why Raven is my favorite Teen Titan, and Maud is often compared to Raven because of their similar styles of delivering jokes. Neither of them are meant to be funny characters or have humorous personalities, but the way they deliver their lines just makes you laugh because of how blunt they are. Oh, and Maud has super strength. Win. Another reason why I like Maud is because she is the antithesis of her younger sister Pinkie Pie, who I cannot stand. I would go into details as to why, but I'll just end up going off on a tangent and missing the entire point of this video, so that'll be a topic for another day. Number 9. Trixie. Honestly, I did not care for this character at first, but in recent months, I have come to realize something. Trixie is freaking adorable. I came to this realization with the help of Trixie's recent stint in the IDW comics, as well as the funny comic strips made by... Please don't make me pronounce that. I can totally see Trixie as the type of character that would try to be a good person, but just can't help tooting their own horn every once in a while. My absolute favorite scene with Trixie is in issue number 22 of the MLP comics, where she sympathizes with Babs as a pony that's trying to turn over a new leaf and get others to trust her. The scene really struck a chord with me and pretty much solidified Trixie's place on this list. Here's hoping that we see Trixie in the future, whether it be in the comics or in the TV show. Number 8. Discord. Whoa. Calm down. Let me explain. I know all you Discord fans are wondering why I put him so low on this list. It's been shown time and time again that Discord is the majority of the fans' favorite villain of the series. However, while I do like Discord, I don't like him as much as the majority of the fandom does. And before someone mentions the fact that John Delancey used to be in Star Trek The Next Generation, that doesn't really matter to me. I didn't really grow up with Star Trek, and I think it's kinda unfair to judge a character based on the previous roles their voice actor had. With that being said, however, let's get to the reasons why I put Discord on this list. I like Discord because he's a great source of comedy for the series. Way better than She Who Shall Not Be Named. When he first appeared in Season 2, I thought he was a really cool villain, and when he was reformed in Season 3, I didn't really have that much of a problem with it. But when Season 4 came out and we actually got to see him as a recurring character, this made him shoot up my list of favorite characters. Whenever he makes an appearance, the writers take full advantage of it and deliver some of the best comedy the show has ever given. Seeing Discord in a maid outfit during the end of the Season 4 premiere almost made me die of laughter, and that I don't do Windows line at the end was just the icing on the cake. The fan art of it, however... Long story short, I love seeing Discord on screen, and he's easily the second funniest character on the show. That's right, I said second funniest, and you'll find out who trumps him in due time. Number 7. Cadence. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for putting her over Discord. But I did warn people, so oh well. From my understanding, part of the reason why a lot of people didn't like Cadence was because of the fact that she was an alicorn. Combine that with the knowledge that Lauren Faust originally intended for Celestia and Luna to be the only two alicorns in the series, and you get a lot of pissed off fans. Another reason why she was so disliked is because she didn't have much of a personality at the time of her introduction. And the fact that neither she nor Shining Armor were ever mentioned in the show, despite Twilight having such a close relationship with them, was a major point of contention amongst fans. I will admit that their lack of build-up didn't occur to me until after I viewed A Canterlot Wedding, but even then, it still didn't really affect my opinion of Cadence. We get to see more of her in seasons 3 and 4, and her romance with Shining Armor is given some background in the comics as well. We even get to see how she bonds with Twilight when they first meet. Cadence also has one of the best singing voices out of all the characters in the show, rivaled only by Rarity, and by extension Princess Luna, and Princess Celestia. Cadence's character did get off to a rocky start at first, but after getting to see more of her, I think she's earned her spot on this list. Number 6. Sakura. Sakura is here on this list because she was a character that I immediately wanted to know more about when she was first introduced way back in season 1. She's a zebra, she's a master of herbs and potions, she lives in the Everfree Forest without having to worry about her safety. Everything about this character just intrigues me. I especially liked her in Magic Duel when she served as a mentor to Twilight when she tries to figure out how to take down Trixie. And my appreciation for the character grew even more when I found out that she was originally supposed to be a secondary mentor to Twilight, which only begs the question, why wasn't this idea used to its fullest potential? As the show is now, there are bits and pieces of this original idea in there, but it would be so cool to see Sakura as an actual second mentor to Twilight. Because of this unfortunately unused idea, and everything else that makes Sakura awesome and interesting, she deserves to be recognized as one of the best supporting characters of the show. Now, I'd hate to cut this short and leave you guys hanging, but I just can't help myself. So stay tuned for part 2 of this top 10, and in the meantime, you can check out my previous videos. And until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.